designer, Harry-Pekka Kuusela, like that here. And would you like to tell us about the game? First, I have a small question. Is it your first design, or you have already?
Yeah, this is my second published design, and yes, my first was Essen, right there. Also LudiCreations last year.
Yeah.
So, but this is a bit.
This is a different story.
This is a different story. This has more moving parts.
So, what we're gonna do here in this game?
Yep. So you are kindergarten teachers, and it's the final hours of the day, and it's job evaluation day. The principal will be going from class to class and giving negative points from 100% for each child who is crying and each child who has like hurt themselves with a boo-boo. So we have boo-hoos and boo-boos in this game. And we have chaos. But the main mechanic of the game is this dice-driven collective system, where at the start of each round, the first player, who is the player who has the ear of the headmaster, who is with the headmaster, shows all the dice. And this is your collective pool of resource to use. And then the starting player will start to allocate these dice to these 12 slots, where you have the movement of your own teacher, and then you have your movement of all the children. But the children have a kind of an AI. They move in swarms. So children of one age group of all colors move in the same direction each round. And the directions basically can be, if it's you allocate a large number for little kids, for instance, all of them would be heading towards the sandbox here, like this lucky fellow, which is a safe zone, and the kids will stay there and be safe and sound. But if you allocate or some player allocates a small number, then the children are going to go towards the danger zones, which are the slide, the monkey bars and the swings, where it's more probable that something will go wrong. So you allocate those, but you can also allocate the headmaster's movement, which will make the first player marker headmaster move, but the headmaster, poor thing, has lost her hearing with all the screaming, so she's very sensitive to noise. So boo-hoos in the place where she is will count twice.
All right.
Yes. It's her last day on the job, and the winner of the game will be the next headmaster.
All right.
So after this, one more thing is that you have one action as your with your pawn. This is any one of those. You can order a kid, patch up a kid, clean up some mess in the yard, pacify your children, regroup them, and you can always run. If you put a large number here, you can do 2 actions, and the second one can be any of these.
All right.
If you place 1, then you can only run.
All right.
And the first action can be any one of those, plus you can carry your children around. So you allocate these, then the children move. As I said, for instance, if the children's movement dice would be like so, the big children would move towards 6 for 6 steps. There's the direction and there's the length of the movement. So, for instance, if I'm red, I would move my children towards 6. Okay, can't go further. Try to move 6. Oh, stacking limit is 3. Cannot fit. Smallest children will cry because they try to cram into too small of a place. And you would place 2 green boo-hoos here. Oh no, more trouble for the headmaster. Then you would go with this 1, 2. All of these children are playing in the playground now. And then you would go to them, your own medium children and small children, and next player, next, and all around. After that, the players do their actions. They move as many steps as they have allocated to themselves, and do the 2 actions. And they are, you can regroup the children, take 3 children and make new stacks and put them to safety or whatever, or carry, take the 3 children, make your move and drop them off. Or clean up a dangerous thing like a toy from the yard. Everything must, or a live animal like a squirrel. Not good to play with at all. And then you can pacify, you can take a boo-boo marker away, or you can clean up. You can, patch up, take a boo-boo marker away. After all the teachers have moved and done their actions, then we get the chaos. So we check if any children are in the same hex as any of these chaos markers. These 3 children are playing with a live squirrel. Yeah, they will all get boo-boos for that. You shouldn't play with a live squirrel. After that, no more chaos. You will make new chaos arrive. So you pop 4 chaos tokens in the placement slots. This is like a hopscotch green field. And then 4 chaos markers here, and this is like bingo. Green 11 gets a poo. Oh no, this dude is with a poo. Red 12 gets a dead animal. That makes children cry. Blue 19, it gets a sharp object. Let's hope no children go there. And yellow, the danger zone, gets a toy. That's nice if there's 1 kid, but if there are 2 kids, they will cry. Okay, the danger zones get the markers more often because there are 4 of these and only 1 of these. Then you pop these back, then you score. This would mean -2, -3 for the red. You take the boohoo markers away. -2, -4 for green, -4 for blue because the headmaster doubles it. So it would be like -5 for red. And then -2 for green, -1 for yellow. And the boo-boos stay here. They don't go anywhere, but the noise goes away. So boo-boos are worse than boo-hoos. Then you start a new round, and after 6 rounds, you see who is the best teacher, and then you score also how many kids you have carried to your own classroom. If you haven't carried any, you cannot win. Very bad teacher. If you have carried all, you don't lose any points. But the truth is somewhere in between, and you have different steps of losing points in the end for not bringing all your children back. That's the game.
That sounds interesting. And so it's already hit retail, or will be available in different shops?
You have to ask my producer for this, but that's why we're here in Essen. We're trying to find the distributors. It has American distribution already.
All right.
And this I know, and about the European situation I don't know because I do not get told these things.
Well, all right, then we'll see that. And what's the price point?
It's 40 euros.
40 euros.
Yes.
And you get all the components that we see here.
Yes.
In this table.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes. Hope you enjoyed it.